Welcome back. Are you enjoying being back in town?
I am, actually.
What do you miss most, do you think?
I miss being able to walk around my neighborhood. It's much more mellow and laid back and relaxed than Manhattan, yeah.
Do you miss things like British pubs as well?
No.
Not at all. You're not drinking your ale anymore because you fell in love with.
I did. Well, that's because I
ale.
went to pubs all the time, but they don't have any pubs in New York.
It's kind of where it all began for you, really. Back then, it was a time when you felt like anything was possible.
In your early 20s, you always think that anything is possible, right? And it's not that I don't think that now. It's just that the times have changed a lot. If you perform in a nightclub in 2 seconds, your performance will be on the internet and everybody will be watching it on YouTube. So there isn't that feeling that you can slowly and organically grow as an artist. It's sort of all or nothing.
We have the pop idols and the X Factors, the American Idols.
Right.
What do you think of those programs and that as a vehicle for an artist to get a break?
There's no rule, there's no hard and fast rule about how someone should achieve success in the world. For some people it comes instantly, and for others they have to work and struggle, and that's, you know, each person has their own destiny. The question is, you know, how do you sustain it? For me it's just hard work and loving what I do.
Do you think, sort of looking back at, because Celebration is such an incredible album.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration, and it's done brilliantly as well. I think it was Getting to the Groove was your first #1 in the UK. Is there a moment when you thought, wow, I'm a pop star, I'm achieving this ambition and this dream that I've had all my life?
Throughout my career there have been those amazing moments. The first time I hear my song on the radio, the first time I have, you know, a #1 hit on the charts, the first time I perform in a sports arena in front of thousands of people. You know, there's lots of first times, and each time is exciting.
You were very sort of into the nightclub scene, and you're a big dancer, and you know, from what I've seen, you used to go in and sort of take over the dance floor. Do you still do that? Do you still go to nightclubs? Do you still enjoy sort of soaking up that sort of atmosphere?
We had a party in New York a couple of weeks ago for my manager. It was for his birthday, and Lady Gaga was there, and the DJ basically did we did a dance-off, sort of. So he would play one of her songs, then he would play one of mine, and we both danced together in the middle, and all of my dancers were around us, and we just took turns dancing to, and I would dance to her songs and sing all the words, and she did the same for me, and it was really fun.
One of the things that's so incredible about you seems to be this energy, this fitness that you have. Mm-hmm. Is your motivation for your fitness, for staying healthy, so you can tour? Is it just so you can make the most of life?
For health reasons, for aesthetic reasons. If I have to go out on stage and, you know, jump around in a pair of hot pants, I better look good. And also, when I perform, I'm like an athlete, and I have to be in good shape.
The sense that we get when we watch you perform and when we see you being interviewed and stuff, is that you're in a great place as well. And do you think this is sort of the happiest time of your life?
I'm really proud of the work that I'm doing in Africa. I feel a tremendous sense of accomplishment in terms of my career and the work that I've done. You know, I have 4 children now, and I'd like to think that I'm a good mother. So, yeah, I mean, I feel a great sense of satisfaction in many areas of my life.
Can you see yourself adopting any more?
Never say never. Why, are you looking for parents? I viewed her, I mean, I was proud of her, but I really thought of her in a very professional way, and I didn't want to distract her. So, and I checked her out a few times in the show, and she looked so chilled out and laid back and nonplussed by the whole thing that I was like, okay, well, I'm not worried about her.
And bringing her into the video as well for Celebration. She's doing an incredible backflip in your video, and you know, everyone's watching going, for heaven's sake, that's extraordinary.
Well, she's been doing rhythmic gymnastics for years. She's very flexible. She's a great dancer, and it was one of those fluke things. We didn't intend for her to be in the video. We did intend for her to be in the part where she dresses up in one of my costumes.
Yeah.
That we planned. But the other one where she was just dancing with the dancers, she's very friendly with all my dancers, and they kind of dragged her into it, and you know, it was just a small little piece. It's
a small little piece, but she does an incredible move. That
yeah.
You know, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great. She's a showgirl.
We were watching. I'm going to tell you a secret. There's a little shot of Rocco and Lola at the breakfast table, the kitchen table, and then Rocco's got a sword.
Oh, and he starts hacking all the bushes.
And my 2 sons are literally, who's that, Daddy? Who's that? Watch that bit again, Daddy. And they were completely obsessed.
Yeah, well, Rocco's a very funny combination of he's sort of come out of his shell. When he jumped on stage to dance in my last show, I was shocked, actually. But he also, you know, it's about, they're very influenced by my dancers, and the dancers all sort of take them under their wing, and they see them all as their big brothers and sisters. And secretly, unbeknownst to me, they're all studying privately with my dancers, and Rocco comes out and busts out like a moonwalk or a, you know, some kind of breakdancing move, and I'll ask him, you know, where did you get that? And he's always been quite shy, so I was shocked when he wanted to be in the show.
Do they all love your music? Do they all sort of? Who's your biggest fan?
David.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he just want mummy
He
back
knows
to back?
every song, every word, every step, and he wants to wear all the costumes.
Does he? Oh, bless him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has he got a favourite?
Yeah, he likes my dress that I wear in Ha Isla, that's what he calls it. Ha Isla.
Would you change it if you could? Would you rather they could have a mum that was, you know, 9 to 5?
Well, since I don't know what that means, I don't know if they'd rather have that. Anyways, they don't have a choice. They're stuck with the mother they have. And I think that they realize that there are pluses and minuses to it. I think sometimes they'd like to walk down the street and just feel like they're normal kids, and that happens. And other times, you know, they get great bonuses and perks out of being my children, and they know it, and they're very grateful and appreciative for it. I think that they are pretty balanced in terms of how they view like fame or celebrity or things like that. I think it took them a while to adjust, but I think they're okay about it.